Welcome back to another episode of the Cast Patrol podcast. We're joined by a special guest tonight. We've got Tigers young gun, 5'8", Lachlan Galvin. Welcome to the show.
No, thanks for having me, boys. I'm really keen to get into it.
How good. And we got Age, Talon De Silva's lookalike wearing the Tigers jersey.
I just need the thicker eyebrows, but apparently I look like Talon, so we'll take it.
Yeah, you're getting there.
Well, let's start with the very start. How did you go into the game of rugby league, and what was it like finding rugby league for the first time?
Yeah, I think if I can remember it, so I think we were driving around Campbelltown one day with Dad, and I remember me and my older brother, we looked down on the field and we asked Dad, "Oh, what are those boys like doing down there?" Like we seen a bunch of kids and that. So Dad said, "Oh, like they're playing rugby league." So I think I was 5 and Matt was 6, and I think he went down there the next training session they had or something, and he registered us, and then that was for Campbelltown Collegians, and I played up a year with my brother, and then ever since then played rugby league.
What
my
age
whole
was
life.
that?
So I would have been under 6s. I was 5 and my brother was 6. So yeah, I played up a year with him, and I don't think I was the best back then. Maybe kicking a bit of dirt or something like that. But no, ever since then, I've loved it and played it my whole life.
You play any other sports like union, cricket, tennis, any of that?
Yeah,
athletics.
I played a bit. I played AFL for I think a year.
Well, you got the mullet now, so it's perfect for AFL.
You got the height as well.
Yeah, it's got the height.
No, yeah, I played AFL for a year with a couple of schoolmates. And I played union. I think Sydney Southwest for school in year 6 for 1 year. But it wasn't the best at that. I played a few other sports, but I think rugby league was the main one, and kept playing that.
And who was the first team that you supported?
The Eels. I love the Eels. I'm a massive Para fan. I was back in the day, and just watching. I think Jared Hayne. I think every kid loved Jared Hayne back when I was younger. So watching Jared Hayne go around and that, I was the best.
Well, Jared Hayne went to the same school as you, Westfields Sports over there. Talk us through winning the National Schoolboys Cup with Westfield Sports.
I say I've got 2 massive achievements that I've done in my life, and that the first one's playing a row, and the second one's to win that National Schoolboys with Westfields. I think just what we've done that whole year and how close of a group we were. It was incredible to win that, and we went through undefeated, and just how much work we actually put in. I always tell people if I didn't go to Westfields, I wouldn't be playing NRL. That's how massive that school was for me, and Troy and Luke Vella, they were massive for us, and I think there's 8 of us boys in the West team now who went to Westfield. So that was a massive achievement in my life.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I was going to say, that Westfield Sports team you played with Latu, Blaze Talangi and Talon and a few other boys as well. Yeah. Did you guys just dominate with that spine, or?
Yeah, we kind of did. I think I maybe lost 1 game through my whole schooling career there, or maybe 2. Yeah, so it was we did dominate, and it was amazing, and I loved every minute of that school.
Yeah, is it a bit crazy? Like, obviously you played with them at Westfield Sports. Now you guys are in the NRL together. Like, that must be a pretty good feeling.
Oh yeah, it's mad. I think we rock up to training, and it's like we're back in school pretty much. Like all my schoolmates are there. So it's mad. And what that school does for rugby league players coming up and how much they teach you and that, it's amazing. I've got to give a lot of credit to that school.
And did you know, like we touched on it, Talangi and Talon, like eventually you'll make first grade. Did you know back then that you'd all be playing, or was there senses?
Oh, you could kind of sense it. Like, don't want to give us too much credit or too much thing, but like we all could play, so it was pretty cool. And we kind of all had. I think when you go there, every rugby league player that goes to that school, they all have the same goal to make NRL. So you're not really going out partying, you're not really doing anything real stupid and that. So I think we all had the kind of clue that if we kept at it and kept working hard, we would make it one day.
Yeah, for sure. Well, what about post Westfield Sports? Like, how was the journey up, obviously, to first grade, like the junior grades?
Played Australian schoolboys, captain.
I
watched the highlights the other night against Papua New Guinea.
Yeah, that was
they put it to you guys.
I think we versed our under 21s team, but I think a few of those boys were over the age of 21. They scared me when they ran out. But that was a mad experience going over there to Papua New Guinea and that. But for the junior stuff, I was there. I did start at Para for the junior stuff. I started in there, like development squads and that. Come through them, made all them, and then I made their Harold Mats a year younger, and I kind of wasn't getting a run in that, as I've said before. So they kind of told me, probably I wasn't on their like the first 3 or 4 halves on their book. So if you want to like look elsewhere, go back to Campbelltown and just play local footy out there and that. So
Wow, so Para let you walk.
yeah, so they
Who were the other halves in front of you at the time?
so I think you had Ethan Sanders, who played NRL for Para, and then also Blaze was there too. So
Tamangi,
yeah, so they kind of just said, go back to Camp. We kind of said, we just will go back to Campbelltown, play local footy and that, and so I just played local footy for a year in for the under 16s, and that's when COVID kind of happened and that around then. So all the comps got kind of cancelled, and then I think my goal was just to come back and make the West Harold Mats side. So then, my manager got me a trial in that, and then, Para put a fee on me, a $5,000 fee. So it was kind of shaky there for a bit. We didn't really know if West were really going to pay it or that. So Dad kind of went up to West and said, you haven't seen a lot of Lockie playing that, but if you don't want to pay it, like my dad said, he'll pay it. Like we just want him to in the system and that. So, but eventually, there's a funny story. So Shannon Gallant, who runs all the junior pathways at West now, he called my dad and said, "Is there anyone I can speak to that that has watched Lachlan play and thinks like he's good enough?" And my dad says, so Wayne Lambkin was the knock-on effect cup coach there at the time, and he was at school with me at Westfields, and Dad said, just give him a buzz, and if he says yes, well then do it, and if he says no, he doesn't reckon Lachlan's good enough, don't, like it doesn't matter, I will pay the fee. And I think Shannon called him, and like 2 minutes later, he says, Wayno says, if you don't sign this kid, you're the stupidest thing ever. So thanks to Wayne Lambkin for that, and so they paid the fee, and went into the Harold Mats team. It was a bit new because I played back row for that whole year, but that was probably one of the best years I've had. We went through undefeated with Talon, Heath Mason, Jordan Miller, Luke, all those boys. So we killed it, and that was a great year. And then I moved into SG ball for 1 year for my younger age SG ball. Then after that, I never played flag or knock-on effects, and then made me NRL debut this year.
That could be like the best $5,000 the Tigers ever spent. But you spoke about playing with all those players, like going through the grades. Like you see him now, like Benji's bringing through all the youngsters, and it's actually working because next year you're going to come fresh. You've all had experience under the belt and better off for it. 100%.
I think what the Tigers are doing with us juniors and putting a lot of faith in us and giving us the opportunities this year. I think we're only going to get better next year. We all probably have no excuses next year. We need to get into pre-season and start working hard because we've had our taste of first grade. We know what it feels like now. So that's why I think it's going to be probably a hard pre-season for us. I'm scared of it, but I think we need it, and especially with Luai and all the boys we've signed and that they're going to put the pressure on us to keep working hard. And I think us juniors and that can really show up and have a good year next year
for sure.
In the 2024 preseason, I heard you're one of the fittest going around. Did you always know you were going to have that 5/8 role locked up, or was it not always yours?
Touch and go with Laitu.
Oh yeah, I think it was always I would have a week in the main side, and then then Latu would have a week in the main side. Then Bud Sullivan would have a week. So you would always be switching that. So I don't think anyone really knew it was. And then when Benji told me, because we had the bye the first round. So we had an opposed when that bye was on. And he come up to me and said, we're going to start you at 5/8 in the opposed. I was like, all right, well, that's probably a good sign. And I went pretty well in the opposed. We opposed the reserve grade team because they had an opposed too. And then straight after that, he said, I just need you in the office. And I thought, we'll do some video. Like he's going to tell me something and that. And I walk in, he says, you're ready to play this week. I'm debuting you and you're starting 5/8.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was quite amazing. That happened so quick. Like me starting in November, I was talking to obviously my family about playing SG ball again because I could play it at the start of this year. And then flag, and if I get a cup game or like, then
Like NRL is probably not in your mind
No.
early November.
no chance was I ever thinking I was playing NRL, and then for him to tell me I'm debuting in round 2, like the first game of the year, is just
Massive.
it was crazy. Yeah.
Do you remember much from your debut or the week of the debut?
I remember a bit. Well, I called mum and dad on the way home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I called on my mates and that. That was probably the best feeling I've probably ever had. Like, you're telling people like you're gonna debut on that. Like, it's just it's mad. But I think the best part of debuting off my experience is when the full-time hooter goes. Like, it's just so much relief in that, because obviously the week building up, like I'm not really an overthinker. I'm like really relaxed going into games. I'm a bit like stupid. I muck around and all that. But obviously it's like the NRL debut, so you're always gonna think about it and that. But no, like when that full-time hooter goes, it's just so much relief. Like, you just get to walk over to your parents and that, and that's probably that's a great feeling too.
On that, you make your debut. Then the week after, you go and win the round, throw a try assist in there. It's all happening so fast. Like, do you sit back and reflect, or are you just week to week grind forward? No,
I'm just week to week. I don't really reflect. I've tried to reflect a bit in the off season now, but I'm just week to week. I don't really worry about any of that stuff, to be honest. I just wanna play each week. I just love playing. So, but that win at Leichhardt was crazy. I think packed house at Leichhardt, that was an incredible win for us. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Well, obviously, I think when you walked in, I said, like, you're fucking taller than I thought. Do you reckon that height, you have a bit of an advantage being a 5'8", or what do you think?
Yeah, I think it does. It helps in the running game. I love running the ball and that. Yeah. So I think just like it's a bit different. You see, like, most of the halves in the NRL and that, they're probably on the shorter side. So yeah, I think it gives me a bit of advantage for running in that. So yeah, I don't mind it. I just don't put me in the forwards.
Yeah. He's still growing.
Still growing. Because the NRL app says you're 190 centimeters. Have you checked yourself recently?
Yeah, I think around 192. I reckon I'm at
so
now.
You're still going.
Yeah.
When did you have your biggest growth spurt? Do you remember?
Yeah, it would have been during COVID. I think it was so during COVID you couldn't really see anyone, and then after that we had a meeting with my manager. I think as soon as you could get out of COVID or whatever, and I walk in and my manager is like, wow, what? Like, I was from a kid that was around 175 something, shot up to like 188 or some shit like that. It was crazy.
What the hell were you eating in COVID? What's the secret out of Campbelltown?
I must not know how to cook or something.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I just shot up and my manager goes, what the hell is this? And then, so I shot up heaps, and then I could put a bit of weight on. I was a bit skinny and light back then. So yeah, and then put a bit of weight on, and that was my biggest growth spurt. I was a little short ass back in the day.
So now you got the height, you got the foundation. Is the next step to put on the muscle, put on the size? Like, what weight do you want to be?
Oh yeah, West have told me they want me around 92, 93, around that weight.
What are you now?
I'm around 88, 89 now at the moment. But it's hard for me. I don't know. It's hard to put on weight. Like, I try eating and that, but it's just it kills me. But
my metabolism, man.
Trust me, when you get to 24, 25, you'll start putting on the weight.
That tells me that too.
That's for sure.
So you touched on it before. No lock or back row for you.
So 5'8's your best position.
Keep me out wide. I don't got to make too many tackles. Sit in the wing.
Yeah. Well, reflecting on 2024 season, is there a game or a win that stands out for you?
Oh, I'd probably have to go back to the Para one, round 4, I think it was. I think that I really put my stamp on the NRL then. I think, setting up Juzzy in the first couple minutes, and then obviously the sim bid and all that, and then setting up Buller at the end with that break and that. I think, that was probably where I thought,
must have been bittersweet for you though, because obviously they let you go.
Obviously, you like it. It's mad, but I just think, it was a good thing for me, like coming off that field thinking, I am ready for this. I can do this. So that was probably the best thing for that, and also beating Paris.
Well, I'm a Rabbitohs supporter, and that game at Campbelltown almost broke me. You broke me up. That was by far, I think, one of your best games that you played, and I think South had the sim bin, but like you capitalised on top of it through the cutout to the winger there and just absolutely killed us. No question, just wanted to say.
Quick question. So Luai's coming in next year. He's a left dominant half. Do you care which side of the field you play? I know you sweep either side of the field.
Yeah, so I think I did start the year on the left. I am mostly a left side player. I like defending with the right, and I always ball carry on the left. But I think the last would have been 5 rounds. I think Benji did move me to the right.
As an experiment
So I was sitting on the right. But for me, I swing both sides. I don't really have a plan where I just want to stay on one side. I want to get on the ball and swing both sides. So, like Luai going to come on the left and I'll just sit on the right and follow him. And
So does Benji just give you free range to just go either side of the field and, you know, because you're always sweeping. Is that from your fullback days? Like, you're just everywhere.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's probably my fitness as well. I just have the ability to swing both ways. But, I just love being on the ball. I just love being near the ball, running with the ball and that. So that's probably the biggest thing why I'm swinging both sides. But, Benji does give me free reign to swing both sides, take what I want. And,
I don't blame you. You're a gun.
Whatever side you play on, I think they got to put Samuel Finu on your side because you two had that lethal combination throughout the whole year.
Yeah, 100%. I missed him towards the back end of the year. He's a freak. He's going to be
unbelievable.
He reminds me of Ola Kawatu a bit. I don't know, like the size, the lines he runs, the offloads, like silky as well.
Too. Yeah. Oh, and I was scared. To be honest, I was scared of him halfway to the year. I was shit scared of him. He scared me. I was on his team. Like he's just, he's a freak, but now he's my bitch. So obviously,
Samuela. He actually follows us, so he's going to see that.
So he's still fairly young, but how do you stay motivated each week and obviously block out the noise from the media and that sort of thing?
I don't really know. I'm real chilled and relaxed. I don't really think about that too much. I just like, to be honest, I love playing the game. Like, I just love it. And that's the reason I play. Like, if I ever did lose love from playing the game, I wouldn't be playing because that's how I just, like, I want to do something I love and I don't want to go to training each day and think it's work or think it's that. I go there because I get to train every day and play the game I've dreamed of playing each year. So, that's probably the biggest motivator. I just love playing the game. And obviously my family and that, always want to do them proud. So seeing my dad and mum on the sideline each week watching me play NRL, I think that's mad as well.
Yeah. Has Benji helped you in your development? I mean, I know you said you were a para supporter, but I think everyone sort of loved Benji growing up.
100%.
And now he's your coach. So how's he sort of helped your journey into first grade so far?
Oh, I think Benji's been the best coach for me in my first year of the NRL, just not limiting me, not worrying about me making mistakes and that, like not getting angry at me, doing like, obviously I'm still young, I'm gonna think I'm the man, do some stupid passes or that. So I just think how he's let me do me and play how I want to play, just let me play my style of footy and made me play my best footy. So he's been so good for me this year, and I can't wait to get back in November for him as well.
100%. What's he like as a coach? Does he give a good spray?
No, he's given little sprays, but no, he's more calm, Benji, real calm. He's like, he just I don't know, he's real calm. I think I haven't copped a real spray off him, but I think he probably has one in him, but I don't know. He's real calm.
I think the best part of your game is, as you mentioned, like you make an error, but you won't hold back. You do something, you do the same thing again, or you put in a early kick. Like, is that something that Benji's just giving you freedom, or have you always had that in your game where you just like whatever you see, you're gonna do?
Oh, I've always had that in my game. That's probably why at Westfields I used to cop a lot of sprays from Luke Miller. But that's something I've always wanted to do, and that's why he's probably been the best for me. He's let me do that, and like he's not got angry or not worried about it too much because he wants me to play my style of footy. But I do like playing what I see in that. So but I'm gonna have to calm down on that in the next few years. Obviously with Luai and that coming, I'm gonna mature more as a rugby league player and that. So I will have to calm down on that. But for now I'll throw the pass if I see it.
Speaking of Luai, I think you were gonna say the same question. How excited are you to be working alongside Luai? He's won 3 titles in a row, potentially 4 this season. What's that going to do to your game?
I can't wait. I think me and Dad talk about it all the time. Just how good like it's going to be for me, and just how much pressure he's going to take off me too. I think, especially with watching him with Nathan out and that, he knows how to control a team. He can be a halfback. He can be a genuine halfback. So what he's going to do for me, I think is going to be amazing. And I think when he comes into preseason at the end of this year, I think he's really going to help, not even me, just even Latu, but as well, all us halves. I think he's going to hold a really high standard for us, and I think it's going to better all of us.
Yeah. Well, you had 16 try assists in 21 games this year. Was there a goal that you had going into the season that you wanted to sort of achieve? Or
No, not really. To be
Yeah.
honest, I didn't even. As I said, I didn't really even think about playing NRL this year.
Well, you were
so-
12th overall, so that's how where you going.
No, not really. I don't really look at the
Yeah.
stats and that much. I just go out there and enjoy myself. To be
Have
honest.
you got goals for 2025 that you want to achieve?
Oh yeah, 100%. I think just learning a lot of Jerome, soaking
Yeah.
it all in, and just obviously maturing as a player. You know, I do like to see what I look up and play what I see in that. But I really want to mature as a player, and
Yeah.
you know, if I have to kick the ball to the corner, not run it on last or something like that. So yeah, really mature as a player, and just soak it all in from Luai next year.
Just quietly, what do you think of the Dally M system in terms of like rookie of the year, not being eligible when you were
Just
like
for context, last year we had Jacob Preston on,
Yeah.
who
the
he got
exact same thing
suspended as
happened.
well.
Hip drop as well,
Hip drop.
and he was like clear rookie of the year. You're clear by far. If anyone says otherwise, they're crazy. What do you think? Does it need a change?
Yeah, I think it needs to change. No, but
How long
hurt.
were you spending for? 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Come on, 2 weeks ruling out someone for rookie of the year.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Oh,
Blow
yeah.
up the Dally
To not
M's.
put words in your mouth, we always say like, you're getting suspended, you're already getting punished and
Yeah.
losing potential points.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be punished for an award that you probably should have got. It's like the Dally M. I think Drinkwater was up there towards the end. He got suspended, couldn't win it last year. So
Yeah, no, it hurts, but rules are rules.
It is
For
what
me,
it
had
is.
to
Yeah.
do a stupid hip drop.
Right, you go for the bigger one next year. The Dally M.
Hopefully.
That's it. I was listening to 6 Tackles with Gus, and he came out and said, massive call, prepare yourself. He said, you are the best teenage footballer he has ever seen. Do you listen to much in the media? I know there's a lot of positive right now, but when the negative comes, are you into the media a lot? Like, how do you deal with that sort of stuff and block out the noise?
Oh, it's usually just me mate sending it to me. That's the worst thing. But
In the group chats?
yeah, in the group chats and that. But no, I'd try to block it out. As I said, I'm a real chill, relaxed type of kid. Like I don't
Yeah.
really let it get to me too much. And like I see the good stuff, but you know, I just got to keep my head grounded because you know it can turn like that. Like as I've noted, like seeing this year, like the NRLs, it's a massive roller coaster. You're always up and then you're always down. So like, yeah, you can't get too ahead of yourself. And you know, when you see the bad stuff, that's obviously everyone has their opinion. So like, you can't really take too much notice of that. But just keep myself humble and don't really stay off the socials like a fair bit and don't really read it.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
with the Tigers rebuilding, I mean, they're off the back of the spoon, but next year, I think everyone's got a bit of high hopes on them. Like we said, we got Luai in there, Jack Bird, Royce Hunt, to name a few of the signings. What role do you see yourself as a part of this rebuild?
Oh no, I like to think I'm a pretty big part of this rebuild. I think, especially all us juniors are. I think just as I said before, you know, we got to kick on and keep working on our games and that. So the club do have faith in us younger boys. But yeah, I think a lot of us younger boys are a massive part of this rebuild, and I think the Tigers have come out and said that, and that's why they're putting a lot of faith in us. But you know, you can't have all us younger boys. You need the senior players as well. So signing like the likes of Jack Bird and Taruva and Luai and that are going to be massive help for us. And I think we can only go up. We come last, so I think we're on the up, and I think it's going to be a massive 2025 for us.
What do you think a pass mark is in 2025?
I think
eight.
I think the only pass mark is being in the finals. So a top 8, and I think all of us boys wouldn't expect anything less. So I think, especially Luai and Taruva coming from Penrith, you know, I don't think have they ever come out of the top 8. So I don't know.
Oh, massive high
so-
standards.
So I think they're going to set that for us, and I think we all have to hop on board, and I think top 8's a pass mark for us.
100%. Random one. You coach an under 11s netball team. Is that right?
No,
What's that about? What's
I did see this on Fox Sports.
so my brother plays for Narellan out at Narellan, and one of the mums there, her daughter kind of likes the Tiger, like she goes for the Tiger, and she's a fan of mine. So she come up and she's come up to me and said, "Oh, would you?" I told the girls that like me and you got a photo and that. Can you come down to our netball training? So like she made her mum go up to my parents and say, "Oh, you know, can Lachlan come to our netball training and that?" So, you know, I had nothing on. You know, I'm a boring kid, as I said. So I was like, "Yeah, fine, I'll go down." So I went down for 45 minutes to an hour, shot some hoops. You know, made some TikToks with them.
So you're saying there's TikToks out there that we can see.
No, there's not. Sorry. There probably is, but just giving back to the community, man.
100%. Obviously, you're still young. Like, what do you get up to in your spare time? What do you like doing?
I I spend especially now in the 7 weeks off, you don't really get to see your old schoolmates back when you're playing in that. So I'm spending a lot of time with all the schoolmates and that, and just chilling, really, just going out for lunches and dinners and that. Not really the type to go out and party, or I don't drink. So so just seeing me old mates and that, and then seeing mum and dad. Mum and dad have had a bit of time off, so
good.
We're gonna go on a holiday in a couple of weeks with them too. So as I said, I'm a boring kid, man. I don't do
That's
much.
all right, nothing wrong with it.
Rugby league's my life.
Well, you're young, you're 19, you're tall, got the blue eyes. Is there a girlfriend? Is there a girl in the works?
No, there's no girl in the works. I struggle with that, to be honest. Yeah.
Are you on the apps, on the dating
No,
apps?
I'm not the dating app.
What are you looking for in a girl? We have a lot of female followers. We can help you.
No, I don't really know. What am I looking for? Just someone nice, man. Just someone nice.
Do they have to be from Campbelltown, or are you happy to
Branch
venture
out a bit.
Yeah, I'm happy to explore. I've got my license. I'm happy to pay for petrol.
Do you have a radius? Like how far is too far?
Oh, probably like an hour from Campbelltown. So if you're outside an hour from Campbelltown, I don't mind. But
Surely the DMs are flowing.
Well, there you go. Tag a mate in the comments right now. That will suit Lachlan Galvin.
Surely your DMs are pumping. You get a few messages. No?
oh. No, I to be honest, so no one can message me unless I follow them. So I turned that off. So
Fuck, you gotta change that
I
up, man.
know, man.
You gotta change the settings.
Yeah, I know.
Let him focus on his footy, boy.
Hey, it's off season. Time to rip in.
No, if there is any woman out there, hit me up. Follow me on the Insta.
I love it. Branching off that topic, a message to the West Tigers fans, maybe look down the barrel, what to hope for next year, and maybe instill some positivity for them.
Message for the West Tigers fan. No, I just think stick with us. I think we're gonna have a massive preseason, and I can only speak for myself, but I can't wait to get back and start playing again next year. I can't wait to rip in. So stick with us, and I think 2025. Top 8, here we come.
Yes, love it. Let's go, Tigers. Okay, now we're going to play a little whiteboard game. So everyone's got their whiteboards in front of them. It's going to be very simple. You literally write the answer on the whiteboard and then reveal to the camera one at a time. So, first question. Which teammate is most likely to become a coach in the future?
It's a tough one.
That's tough.
We're all playing as well.
I know.
Yeah.
It's a tough one. Anyone
Coach in the future.
from the Tigers?
Who's going to follow Benji's footsteps? From the Tigers, yeah.
Oh,
All right. Start with you.
who have you got?
David Clemmer.
Oh,
Clever.
yes.
Yeah,
David
okay.
Clemmer, he loves his rugby league. That's all he does. So,
That's it. He loves his footy.
Yeah, he loves his footy, so I went Clemmer.
I've gone Coruscant. I mean,
Yeah, I went
maybe,
same
but
with you. Yeah, I went Appy as
I
well.
went leadership. I'm not sure. It's captain, so I can see maybe a coaching role. Who have you gone? Or Talon? Talon, who you gone there?
As Talon de Silva, I've gone Lachlan Galvin.
I was going to write myself.
When he's about 40
can write
years old,
yourself.
following Benji's footsteps.
But do you? I know you literally just started your career, but like, can you even see that far? Like his coaching. Did you want to be in rugby league forever?
Oh yeah, 100%. I would love to get into coaching after rugby league. I want to stay in it.
Well, you've
so.
already got your experience with the under 11s netball team.
Netball
So.
side.
I might be coaching the Aussie netball team
Yeah.
when I retire.
100%. Okay, next question. Who has the best rig at the Tigers? You can't say yourself.
No, I don't.
Best rig.
Oh, I don't know. I'm assuming this bloke's got a mad rig. All right. You can start.
Heath Mason.
Ooh,
I was
Mason.
thinking about Heath Mason.
Really?
Oh, cracker.
Rigadoon?
Is it daylight second?
Oh, it's incredible.
Really?
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I could say that.
I've
Who you going, Jimmy?
I've gone Olam. I feel like
Yeah.
he's big, but I'm not
Do you reckon
sure.
he's shredded
I
and
haven't
stuff?
seen him without the jersey.
Yeah.
Is he shredded?
He's all right, but like, Heath Mason,
Yeah?
that's like shredded to the bone. Like,
Okay.
just-
Okay.
Yeah, right. I went Samuela. I don't know how shredded he
Finu?
is.
Oh.
Is he shredded?
No.
No, he's not shredded. He's big,
just
but he's not
big.
shredded.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
He thinks
good.
he is, but he's not.
Rig. I actually don't even know.
You didn't put anyone down.
What was the question again? It was the best,
Best
rig.
rig.
I'm going Benji. I reckon he's still got it. I reckon, does Benji have a rig?
Does he have the shirt off?
No, he doesn't really have the shirt off much, Benji. Yeah, I'll tell you, he's still got the footwork.
He's got the footwork, yeah, and the
schooled me a
flick
couple
pass.
Does he ever step in on the drills on the opposed sessions?
Oh yeah,
and just,
he's killed me a few times.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's pretty cool, your coach stepping in and doing that.
well, the next one I don't think we can probably answer. I think it's just mainly you. Which teammate has the most bizarre pre-game ritual? It's in the sheds or before a game. I know some players are superstitious.
Doesn't do anything weird.
I can't really write anyone down, but you know what a lot of them do? They throw up before they go out to play.
Oh,
Really?
Like
the
they're
nerves.
full throwing. Like you hear it, you're walking to the by the bathroom, getting ready. Like we were getting ready to walk out, and they're just throwing up. Like,
What?
you just hear them. Like
Yeah,
I reckon
wow.
like 5 or 6 of them in there.
Oh, really?
I
That's
just
random,
I don't know why, but some of them, I think maybe for nerves, but some of them just put their fingers down their throat just to
On
throw up.
purpose?
And feel like lighter or something to play.
No clue.
Have you ever vomited before a game?
I'm not doing
Do you
that.
do anything before the game or no? You're pretty...
No, I'm the worst. I'm so bad. Like I'm just in the shed sitting there, and we got maybe 10 minutes to go before we have to go warm up. Chuck my clothes on. I'm out. I don't do anything. It's bad. That's something I got to work on. To be honest.
Are you a bit of a pest in the sheds or
Oh yeah. Like especially game day because everyone's like real
serious?
serious.
Tense, yeah.
Yeah, so I just like I try and lighten the mood up.
Yeah.
Go,
Yeah, good.
Yeah, punch a few blokes or do something like that.
And then the final one, who has the worst fashion sense in the team?
Oh. Yeah. Everyone would say me. I swear. If you
Really?
ask every
You're
player,
you're pretty good today,
Yeah,
though.
I know,
You got
I'm
the
alright,
denim
yeah,
jeans
it's
on,
got that
nice
good.
The
watch.
jorts on.
yeah,
It's good.
You know, I got everyone's sending me clothes now because every West Tigers player said that I have the worst fashion. Because in preseason, I'm not trying to impress anyone.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to impress anyone. I'm just wearing me trackies and a shirt or something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, they're all saying, oh, you all wear the same stuff every week. But if I had to put one down,
Yeah.
Who would you guys reckon?
I'm just trying to think, eh?
Clemmer, maybe? Like,
Reckon Clemmer?
like, it's normally the front rowers that don't have good fashion sense, but
What about Tor? Does he get done up?
Charlie's all right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's all right.
He's a clean freak.
Yeah, okay. So
Yeah, I did
Massive
see
clean
that.
freak.
okay.
Like
so
doesn't handshake or anything.
what?
Fist bumps only.
Oh, only fist bumps.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus.
Really?
No hair on his body.
So he's
And he'd be
proper
very
clean.
hairy as well.
Oh yeah.
The Lebanese
Full
jeans.
lasered.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Wow, the more you know.
The more you know.
Well, then opposite end, best fashion sense?
Best.
Yeah.
Who's the best?
I reckon Olin would get up like
Yeah,
pretty
Josie's
pretty
nice.
fancy.
Coruscant dresses
Happy, maybe.
like he's 18.
Samuela's all right with the fashion,
Yeah.
but he likes the tight stuff.
Oh,
Tight.
okay.
Yeah.
Not the
Shirt.
tight jeans.
No, like the tight shorts and the real
Oh,
tight
right.
shirt.
Has
Got
to
like
have
Yeah,
tight
rips
shirt.
on the shorts. Yeah, okay.
He's one of those blokes.
Perfect. Well, the final question we ask all our guests: what's your go-to Maccas order if you eat
Macca's
Maccas?
order.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love a good Maccas order. Well, I don't really want to say this or anything, but me and Talon De Silva, we carpool.
Okay.
And you know, there's a few Macca's stops on the way home
Oh,
after,
no,
after
yeah.
training and that. We won't say too much about that, but we're always got the $24.95 dinner box.
Yep.
I get a Big Mac, he gets a Big Mac,
Yeah.
chicken and cheese each,
Yeah. Like
chips. I get the bottle of water, healthy.
Okay. Yeah.
And
It's a good tick there.
And he gets a Coke. He loves a Coke.
Right.
But that's my Macca's order.
Do you add on some nuggets on the side? Surely
Surely
like 20
No,
nuggets.
We try to be healthy and don't
Yeah.
add on the nuggets. That's what we say to ourselves. Because we didn't add the nuggets on, we can eat the Macca's. that's what we do.
100%. And we got a few little goodies for you. We got the Cast Patrol hat. Chuck that one on, see if it fits. And a shirt, extra large. Oh, it looks good with the fresh cut as well. Go to the side.
And the mullet. Wow.
And the extra large shirt, hopefully it fits.
Oh, yeah, sweet as.
There you
Have to get
go.
to the gym a bit.
Yeah.
Thanks, boys.
All good, man.
Appreciate it.
Stress. Well, thanks for jumping on the Cast Patrol podcast, and we wish you all the best in 2025 and the rest of your career. I'm sure it won't be the first time we've heard from you.
No, I appreciate it, boys. Thank you.
Thanks very much.
All
See
right,
you
see you
guys.
guys.
Hope you enjoyed.